A 15-year-old girl murdered in cold blood in one of America's richest neighborhoods, a family tied to the Kennedys, powerful names, shady confessions, and decades of unanswered questions. Was justice ever really served, or did wealth and privilege bury the truth forever? Greenwich, Connecticut, Halloween night, 1975. This wasn't just any town. This was the home of America's elite. Mansions, gated estates, and private golf clubs. But behind the perfect lawns and expensive cars, something evil happened. Martha Moxley, just 15 years old, went out with friends. She never came home. By the next morning, her lifeless body was discovered under a tree in her family's backyard, her skull shattered by a golf club. The attack was so violent, the club broke into pieces. Part of it was even found stuck in her neck. But here's the twist. That golf club, it came from the house next door, the home of the Skakel family. A family with a last name so powerful, they were connected to the Kennedys. How could a murder weapon so obvious not lead to an arrest for decades? And why did the police seem to drag their feet when it came to the Skakels? The Skakels were no ordinary neighbors. They were wealthy. They were connected. Michael and Tommy Skakel, teenage brothers at the time, were both close to Martha. Tommy was the last person seen with her that night, but the investigation went nowhere. Evidence was lost. The police seemed to protect the family, possibly out of fear of their Kennedy ties. No one was charged. No one stood trial. Martha's mother begged for answers, but years turned into decades. Why did the police seem to ignore key suspects? Was this a small-town cover-up to protect the rich and powerful? What do you think? Was this a case of justice denied, or was the real killer someone else entirely? Drop your theory in the comments. I read every single one because your thoughts matter here. As time passed, suspicion shifted. A strange new figure emerged, Kenneth Littleton, the Skakel family's live-in tutor. He moved into the house the very same day Martha was murdered. Littleton cracked under police questioning. He failed multiple lie detector tests. His behavior became unstable. Some investigators started to believe, what if the tutor snapped that night? But there was no solid evidence and no arrest. Was Littleton the real killer all along, hidden in plain sight, while the world focused on the Skakel boys? Then, in the late 1990s, more than 20 years later, came a shocking confession. A former classmate claimed Michael Skakel drunkenly admitted to killing Martha with the golf club. He said he climbed a tree outside her window to spy on her, and things got out of hand. The public was furious. After years of silence, finally a suspect? In 2002, Michael Skakel was convicted of Martha's murder. It seemed like justice at last. But why did it take 27 years to reach this point? Was this justice, or a desperate attempt to close a case that haunted the town? But this story wasn't over. In 2013, Michael Skakel's conviction was thrown out. His defense had been ruled inadequate. In 2018, Connecticut's Supreme Court upheld this decision. After spending 11 years in prison, Michael walked free. To this day, no one else has been charged. The case is officially unsolved. Was Michael Skakel truly innocent? Or did money and influence buy him freedom? So here we are, almost 50 years later. A girl's life stolen. A town forever changed. Suspects that slipped through the cracks, and a family name that may have shielded the truth from ever coming out. Did the justice system fail Martha Moxley, or did they convict the wrong man? While the real killer remained hidden in the shadows, the truth, it seems, is still buried in Greenwich. And by the way, huge thanks to all our new subscribers. You're helping build something powerful here. A community that refuses to let these forgotten stories fade. You make these mysteries live on. But wait, Did you know there's another unsolved murder case tied to the Kennedy family that's even more mysterious than this one? That story is coming soon.